passionate about what you're doing, you do not burn on it. When you're off purpose, when you're not doing what you should be doing, you will burn. You will, oh man, oh, I'm burning out. It's because you're not on fire. There's no such thing as burnout. I've talked to hundreds and hundreds of big hitters, and they're like, well, I don't know. I always hear about this burnout thing. You know what it is? It's always from mid-level achievers that are not stimulated by the gap. What's the gap? The difference between your reality and your potential. Okay, what else? Other questions? Okay, I got some in my hand.
How do you always become the best person you can be every day?
How do I become the best person that I can be every day? You know, I don't know that I try to be the best person. I just go for everything, you know. We're driving over here, and we're running behind schedule, and I'm like, dude, let's stop at that Starbucks at the university, okay? I don't even know where we're going. I got in my car this morning. I didn't have it mapped out. I got in my car. Where are we going? My wife's like, where are we going? North. Somebody's got to figure this out on the way over there, okay? By the time we get close, then we realize we don't know where we're going. It would be helpful, okay? We see the Starbucks. We don't have time. Go for it, man. The way to be the best you is to go for it.
Grant, would you agree that you have to have a vision before activity follows?
You know, maybe. But maybe you just need to start taking action, and then you'll, you know, like most of the time I don't really know what I'm doing.
But like your why. Why are you doing it?
Oh, the why is important, you know. You know, I wanted to buy real estate. I want to buy real estate. I want to buy real estate in Florida. But I'm in Los Angeles. It's very difficult to buy real estate from Los Angeles. But I know I want to, so now why do I want to do that? Good. Now, what do I got to do? I got to go through that formula. The formula is this. That's the formula. I got to get attention. Otherwise, nobody will sell it to me because they won't know who I am. Okay, what else?
Brian, could you tell us why you chose Miami Beach as your new home?
6 months ago, I called her. We had our house on the market for sale. We had a bit of a we had some extensions in it until we found out where we wanted to go. And I was doing a speaking gig down in South Beach. I was driving across the 395? The causeway, is that the 395? And I called my wife. I'm like, oh my God, we're moving to Miami Beach. And she's like, all right. That was our investigation. And we moved 2 kids and our whole family and everything over here, okay? And then you know what people told me? That must have been really hard. No, it really wasn't. Yeah, that helped. Somebody said, how do you like Florida? I said, I like it 13.3% more than California. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Brandon. I'm really excited to be able to hear this presentation because tomorrow I'm leaving to go to be a delegate at the United Nations, and I needed this type of energy.
Wow.
I really needed it.
Wow.
But the one thing I wanted to ask is...
You'll definitely be meeting a bunch of average people.
And I hope I'm definitely not one of those. How do you deal with people when they say you're doing too much, or you're too involved, or you're too engaged? Do you respond to them? Do you listen to them?
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, you don't want to make those people wrong because that is most people. Look, if you're going to operate at that level, you are definitely extraordinary. And you're going to have the ordinary people judge you. That's who's judging you. Don't make them wrong. It's their reality. So just live with it. Like, yeah, I got it, you know. I've been told my whole life, man, you got ADHD, you got this problem, that. I don't have a problem. You got a problem. You want to medicate? Medicate. I don't have a problem. Okay? Well, I can't even keep your attention for 3 minutes. It's because you don't have my attention. I don't have a problem here. You don't need to label me because you don't have my attention, bro. You know, look, you're not exciting to listen to. What do you want me to tell you? I don't want your product. You don't have my attention. I got 17 or 18 files open up in my head right now. I don't even need a computer. I got Windows. I had Windows before Microsoft had Windows. I got 47 files open at all time. And the fact that you don't have my attention right now is not my problem. It's your problem. I'll close these files when you get my attention. See, most people that are highly productive, they got lots of files open. If you're going to play in the game, you're going to own multiple businesses, you're going to be in court yesterday, you got this thing today, you got a lot of stuff going on all the time, you're being pulled apart. See, what the media wants to do is they want to, do you got a problem? You have a problem that needs attention to the degree that you need to medicate. Why? Because I need you on a sofa watching my program. If you're active, you don't watch a lot of TV. You make TV. You ever hear that TV ad? Do you have restless leg syndrome? Yeah, you damn right I got it. Shit, I ain't been out of a lazy boy in 3 weeks. Yes, ma'am.
From your experience, what's missing in academia that will help them be prepared when they get to where you need them to be?
Dude, all this stuff I told you about, the ability to go get attention, to push through and get tremendous amounts of attention when you've been trying to be friends with everybody. You know, that's what's missing in academia. It's like it's, you know, look, you're all smart, but you need some street smart now. You need to leave this business school and say, wait a minute, I'm 50% of us aren't getting a job. Why? It's not because you're not smart. It's because you're not getting people's attention and you don't know how to persist and you deal with uncertainty every day. That's what's not being taught. And that's what each of you needs to, like, that's my exercise for you. Look, learn how to sell. You got to do this. This should not be a choice here. I mean, learn how to engage somebody cold. When I was 29 years old, I started my first business like this. Cold calling on clients all across America. Multi-million-dollar clients. Cold call. Hey, you got 3 minutes? I want to show you something. Best education I ever got in my whole life. Get out of here. I ain't got time for you. Make an appointment. You got 1 minute. I remember a man in Richmond, Virginia. You got 1 minute. I'm like, 1 minute? He gave me a shot. You got 1 minute. And then I started complaining. 1 minute? I can't do anything in 1 minute. 45 seconds. And I'm like, I didn't know how to handle him. Number two, you got to get so much attention that people hate you for it. Once he throws you out, how are you going to call on him the next day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, the seventh day, the eighth day? I got clients I've been calling on 2 and 3 times a year for 15 years, and I still hadn't gotten. They know the call's coming. I called her for 13 months. If I'm not committed, how's she ever going to get committed? Right? You know what most people do? They get a target. They see a target. This is in all areas of life. You see a target. The guy sees, oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, I want that. And then you find out you can't have it, so what does the guy do? He lowers the target. Okay, I don't get silver and shiny. I don't get 5'11" and beautiful. I'll just drop it. Okay, let's drop it. I can't get that either. Okay, I'll go home by myself. Right? Rather than saying, you know what my belief is? I'll blow my brains out before I drop my target. I might not achieve my target, but I'm not changing it. That's my target. So I encourage you to leave here. Okay, I don't think we have time for these, right? We good? We good? How are we doing on time? Okay, go ahead. Yes, sir.
I come from Sony Pictures, and we have an operation here for Latin America. What's your vision about talent coming from Latin America or immigrants coming to the U.S. collaborate? Is that a formula that you guys see as a possibility for your business here in the U.S., and what's your perspective for international business?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, one of the reasons we like Miami is because of the internet, just this gateway here. Love it. One of our pushes this year is to go into the South American markets and provide our training. My goal right now is to have 7 billion people know my name. Impossible goal. Okay, I don't ride a camel. Okay, there's parts of the world I can't get to in my lifetime. I'm 55 years old. It's an impossible goal. I'm not going to lower the target. That's the shot. That's what I'm going to go for. So when we make decisions in my company, it's, hey, does it get us closer to the 7 billion? Good. Don't worry about what it costs. You see, because your problems, this was not one of your problems. Money's not on that list. If you own a company, money's not on the list. Those are the things on your list. So I think you have a better chance than most Americans that live here. I had a guy in New York City tell me, we don't even hire Americans anymore. If you were born in this country, we won't even hire you. He's like, I can't tell anybody that, but that's the deal here. New York City. We only hire immigrants because they're hungry. They're driven by duty. And the duty is this. My mom and dad are still back in Iran. I'm making some money, and I'm sending $10,000 to them every year, and I'm keeping the rest to raise my own family. They're duty-driven, not money-driven. Okay, what else? Yes, ma'am.
As involved as you are in the car business and real estate, what's the number one thing that you love about each individual business? Car business, real estate.
Well, you know, the thing that I like helping people. The real estate really doesn't give me that. I mean, when we buy a piece of real estate, certainly I want to make sure the people are safe there and they have a good place to live and everything. But even the car business is very limited in a vertical. Like, that's one of our industries that we work in. But my deal is to help people. I love helping people. You know, I'm not being paid to be here today. I love, because that's the gap for me. The thing that money cannot make me feel like you just giving me money doesn't make me feel like, oh, I actually helped somebody. You know, the mission at our company is to make sure people are using our technology so they're winning in their lives. That's the product of our company. The product is not a book. The book is a mechanism. The product out of our company, on the bottom line of my company, it says, our product is people using our technology and winning in life. Okay, other questions? You want me to do some of these? Okay. What strategies have you used to earn the trust of your clients? Persistence. People will not trust you. They've been let down by too many other people. Persistence is the thing that will earn the most trust. When you show up the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, why did she decide to marry me? She knew I had some money before. Money wasn't it. Actually, money was a deterrent for her going out with me because she thought I was the guy that got whatever he wanted. That was a turnoff. Why did she go out with me finally? My God, persistence and certainty. He is certain. So you know when a sale takes place? When my certainty overwhelms hers. Okay, let's do it. I'm like, what took you so long? Your real estate investment and development company, how have you protected your portfolio since the downturn? The downturn actually is what protects the multifamily real estate that I bought. See, I think multifamily real estate will be the biggest boom in the American economy will be in multifamily real estate. Because there's 78 million baby boomers that aren't interested in owning a home anymore. They've already owned 3 or 4 houses. They're like, I'm done with that. I'm 75 years old now. I don't need a house. I need a place to live. And then there's about 77 million new millenniums. They're like, dude, I don't need to own a home. These people 25 years old, you in this room, you're not interested in a home right now. There's about 150 million people in the United States have no interest in owning a home. They still have an interest in a roof. So that's why I buy multifamily apartments. You've said confront what you want. How do you start this process? What is the mindset required to confront what you want and succeed? You know, you got to work on it every day. Every day I write my goals down. I don't write my goals down at New Year's. I write my goals down every morning. Every morning, every night. Here's the 3 times I write my goals down. In the morning, at night, and every time I fail. Okay? So John over here writes his goals down in January, 1 time. I write my goals down twice a day, every day, for the month of January. I write my goals down 60 times in 1 month, 720 times in 1 year. He writes his goals down once a year. Who wins? He's smarter, by the way. Who wins? I'm more driven by my goals. He's not. He's a slave. He doesn't even know why he's going to work. If you don't have your own goals, you're going to work for somebody that does. Please share your thoughts on ethics. Is it better or worse today? Okay? I think ethics is misunderstood. This is going to be my last question. I think ethics is misunderstood. Ethics for me is fulfilling my gap. And I think when you talk about ethics with most people, it's about telling the truth. I think most people do tell the truth. I think most people are good people. I think most people lie to themselves because they don't fill the gap. And I encourage you to leave here and fill the gap between your reality and your potential. Thank you very much.